What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, Chapter 2, Retribution. In today's video, as you can see by the thumbnail, we are going to be doing another tier list, finally. So today, we are going to be doing every single gun in the game. So this video might get a little long, I might split it into two parts, I don't know. But, here we go. Here's the groups that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing handguns / revolvers. We're going to be doing shotguns in their own category, and there's not that many shotguns. And then long range, ARs, lever actions, bolt actions, all that stuff. So, without further ado, let's get started. For our first weapon, we have the FS9-2M, which is the Beretta in real life. The Beretta M9, if I'm not correct. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the Beretta M9 in real life. So yeah, this gun is pretty decent. It doesn't have great durability, as like it says it has the best durability. Pistols usually have worse durabilities though. So yeah, I like the gun. It's a good gun. Like, you can use it at any point in the game. But honestly, I'm probably gonna give it a solid B tier. The magazine size is pretty decent, but it starts jamming up around 50%. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a B tier. Alright, for our next weapon, we have the 30 revolver, the .30 revolver. This gun is really nice for starters, however, it has really poor durability. So you need a lot of these. I'm honestly, the rounds are pretty cheap, and the gun is not expensive to make. You can honestly make it really early on in the game, and I'm pretty sure it's automatically unlocked. So honestly, I'm gonna give this gun probably a C tier, because it's a very good beginner gun. Alright, so we got two very similar revolvers here. This one and this one. So these two are essentially the same revolver. I think they have the exact same stats. They hold the exact same amount of ammo. This one just looks better. So based off of looks, and you know, the durability is decent. A little bit worse than the Beretta. But like I said, pistols in this game don't have very much durability. So the durability for the pistols isn't going to be as much of a factor when it comes to ratings. When we get to shotguns and ARs and stuff like that, it's going to be more of a factor in the rating. So honestly, I would give these, they do decent damage to tower guards and, you know, armored humans. So yeah, I'm going to give this one a solid, you know, B tier. I'm going to give this one a B tier. This one, I'm going to give it an A tier just because it looks so nice and it's Rick Grimes' gun. So yeah. So without further ado, let's move on to the next weapon. For our last pistol, I do believe last pistol, right? Yes, last pistol. We are going to have the Blessing. So it is literally the exact same as the Beretta M9. It looks better. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It looks way better. So yeah, that is a factor. But just because the performance of it is the exact same, yeah, it holds the exact same amount. It costs the same, if not more, to make, actually. But yeah, I'm going to probably give this the same ranking that I gave the Beretta, which was, I think, an A or a B tier. So whatever I rank the M9 is what I'm going to rank this M9. Let's move on to the next gun. I also forgot to mention, guys, that SMGs are going to be a category in this one, and I'm going to be putting them all on separate tier lists. So if you're wondering why I didn't say SMGs in the beginning, that's why. But, you know, just so you know, we're going to be ranking those two. Alright, guys, speaking of SMGs, we got our first SMG here, the Devil's Paintbrush. Basically a Mac 10 or Mac 11, I really don't know. It's the best SMG, technically, if you don't count the unreleased one, which is the, you know, the M9 with the handle that goes super fast. It is technically the best SMG, but I don't like it just because of the fact that you can't grip it with two hands. I just remembered that you can't, which is gonna be a big factor. The fire rate is good. It's the highest fire rate of any weapon in the game, I believe. So yeah, I'm gonna give this one a B tier because it's not bad. It's not good. It's kind of expensive, you know. It takes a decent amount. Without further ado, let's move on to the next SMG. The next and last SMG is the Warren SMG, which is the worst SMG in the game. It has a decent fire rate. I think its bloom isn't too bad. Its bloom actually is pretty bad, as you can see. You know, you'll hit your target. A few might miss, but you know, it has a pretty decent magazine size. It's cheaper than the Devil's Paintbrush, which is probably why I'm going to give it a higher rating. Also, the fact that it has a foregrip right here is playing a big factor into why I'm liking this so much. So yeah, honestly, I gave that one a C tier or B tier. I don't really remember, but I'm going to give this probably A tier because it's cheap to make. It's arguably the worst SMG in the game, but I'm going off me personally. For me personally, I'm going to give it a B tier, not an A tier. I think an A tier is a little bit too generous for this thing because it's not a great SMG, but yeah. Let's actually move on to shotgun since I'm here at the table. Alright, next shotgun, and the shotgun that you get in the Payback edition, I think it's called. The Fat Tuesday, right? Yes, Fat Tuesday. It is just a double barrel with, that wrap and the bracelets around it. The durability is not good. It's really bad durability. The spread is good. It takes out most enemies in one hit except the big armored guys. If you put it at their head, I think you can take them out in 2-3 hits. But yeah, overall, this is really not that great of a gun. If I'm being honest, this gun is honestly kind of bad. So I'm honestly probably going to give it a C tier. Alright guys, I almost threw up just looking at this thing. You make it, and it already has a worn down durability. It is cheap to make, I will give it that. But honestly, the durability is bad. It doesn't have anything to make up for it besides the fact that it is cheap to make and does decent damage. I'm going to give this one a D tier. Alright guys, this one is literally just the Chicago way, which is Fat Tuesday, but without the Payback edition. I'm going to rank it the same, a C tier, because it's the same shotgun. That one doesn't even look that much better, so I'm not going to take that into accountability. I think the only difference is that the handles are shaped a little bit differently, but honestly, I'm going to give it the same ranking, C tier. Let's move on to the last shotgun, or last two shotguns. Okay, second to last shotgun, or first to last, I don't really know, but here we go. It is a pump action Nova shotgun. I did honestly think this was a semi-automatic shotgun until I found that you had to pump it. I was kind of bummed out, but I knew it wasn't semi-auto when I saw that it didn't have a charging handle right here, so that sucks. But it's the best shotgun in the game. Maybe not for you personally. It's the best shotgun in the game. I'm honestly gonna give it an A tier because it looks good. It feels nice, it does a lot of damage, it holds a decent amount of ammo, and the durability isn't great, but, it's good. For a shotgun, it's 5-star durability. I think it's the best durability. But let's move on to our last shotgun. Alright, last shotgun, our double barrel shotgun. The first shotgun you ever actually come across in either of the games. So, this thing is good for starters. It has really bad durability, and it only holds 2 shots. So, just for that, I'm going to give it a B tier because it's better than the sawn-off shotguns just because, it has a little extra range and it's a little better to control, easier to control, and, you can actually feel kind of cool using it. So I'm going to give that one a B tier. Let's move on to the final category, long-range ARs, whatever you want to call it. Okay, first weapon, the lever action rifle. This thing shoots 7.62 by 3.9, I believe. It has wire and tape around it. It has a really good sight. I think probably one of my favorite sights in the game. It looks really cool. The durability is decent. Not the greatest durability. Honestly, it's a good durability though, because rifles and that, they have better durability than pistols and shotguns. I'm pretty sure shotguns have the lowest durability out of all of the weapons because, they're really high powered. And it sucks that they didn't add like a maintenance slash cleaning thing into this game like they do in Ghost of Tabor, but you know, we get what we get. This gun is pretty decent. I think it one-shot headshots the big dudes. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna give this bad boy a B tier just because it's a pretty decent gun. I don't think you need a high level to unlock it either. So yeah. Next rifle, we got our bolt action rifle. Shoots 7.62 by 3.9, I think. I think this shoots 7.62 by 3.9. I'm not 100% sure. I'll look it up. It might shoot 308, which is another 7.62 round, but honestly, the sights on this thing are arguably better than the sights on this, depending on how you like your sights. Me personally, I said this was one of the best sights in the game because the only other gun that tops it is this and the Vera Express because they have the same sights. So yeah, this guy does really good damage. One-shot headshots to the big dudes if you hit them in the right area. It has pretty good durability. Not the greatest durability, but you know, it holds 6 shots, I think, 5 or 6. But yeah, honestly, guys, it's really good. If you can craft one of these for the last mission, go for it. But I'm gonna give this one an A tier just because it's a really good gun in my opinion. Thank you, guys. Okay, next one, finally. This gun is really good. It holds 30 ammo, 30 rounds. 30 plus 1, it can hold 31, I think, right? Is that a mechanic in this game or no? It is. It holds 30 plus 1, has decent sights. You can add a laser to it. You can also add a laser to the bolt action, I think. I'm not 100% sure about that, so fact check me on that. But it has good durability. It has a lot of ammo. You can put a laser and a silencer on it. And it's really fun, and you feel really tactical when you use it. Boom, 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 boom. Honestly, I think this might be the best gun in this game. So, I'm going to give this gun an S tier. I think this was going to be one of the only S tiers that I give today. So, let's move on to the last 2. Alright guys, I don't want you to get mad at me for grouping this in with the rifles. But I didn't know where else to put it. I don't think it's considered a shotgun, but I don't really think it's considered a rifle either, but I'm going to include it with the rifles just because, you know, it has a rifle stock, a rifle type grip / pistol grip, and has a foregrip. The sights on this thing, probably the worst sights that I've ever seen on a gun in VR. The durability isn't great. It's pretty cheap to make, but you don't unlock it until late in the game. Yeah, it's pretty cheap to make, but I'm gonna give this gun a B tier just because it is really useful when you're in a horde and you need it for the Axeman boss fight. It's just really fun to use in general, you know, just stick people with sticky grenades. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Last gun of today, the Vera 416 Express or the Safari Rifle. So, it is the exact same as the bolt action. The only thing is, it literally explodes people when you shoot them. They literally go boom. It one-shots literally every single being in the game except the Axeman, of course, because bullets can't penetrate the suit. But it uses 416 ammo. It is the only gun that uses the 416 ammo. So I would say it's genuinely better than the bolt action, but I wouldn't give it an S tier. The only reason I'm going to give it an S tier is because of the fact that it explodes. It literally explodes people. So I don't really think it deserves an S tier, but just based off of the fact that this gun is so fun and so powerful to use, with mid durability at the best, I'm gonna be honest, but it holds 5 rounds. Each round is a kill. You can literally kill one person per round, which is just super cool, and they explode in front of you. Enough yapping. I'm gonna give this gun an S tier. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys realize that the reason I didn't post was that I was on New Year's break, and if you check the community posts, You'll get regular updates. Turn on post notifications. I post on the community post pretty regularly if I'm not posting videos. So yeah, I really genuinely hope you guys enjoyed this video. More to come. There is, I think, one more tier list video I need to do, which is not in The Walking Dead. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Hope y'all enjoyed. Bye!